Hi everyone, it's Emma from Emma K Plans and welcome back to another video. First of all, you might be very surprised to see this in front of me because you've probably heard me talk about how much I dislike this kit. I got it in a Misfit pull, not the most recent one, but the one before that. And it is just not me at all. Which is why it's the perfect kit for this video. So you'll see why I picked this one in a minute. Second of all, I very much apologize that you have to see these stumps of fingers. I hate not having nails on. But I hacked them off at the first day of lockdown because I thought it was only going to be, you know, a few more days. And that's now turned into 2 weeks. So I can't cope without nails, but I also can't wait to film any longer. Like I need to start filming videos before I go back to work on Friday. So there's just going to be a couple of videos where I have ugly stumps. So I'm really sorry, but you'll just have to deal with it. So what today's video is going to be is I have recently, if you didn't already know, changed up my pre-planning planner. So I currently use this standard size from Sticker Guru. As I mentioned, it is a standard size, so this is kind of what it looks like. And I'm finding it's just a little bit too big. I don't need all of this room. So I have ordered a B6 spiral from Printpression, and it's currently sitting in my US box ready to come across. I think I'm gonna order my box this Friday, so I'll have a haul up in about 2 weeks, generally it takes. But I thought I would have a bit of a practice because I bought these B6 inserts last year because I thought I wanted to do B6 rings rewind, or like memory planner. Planning spreads? I don't know. Anyway, it worked out that they were just redundant and I just wasn't vibing. So that has just been sitting in my folder. So I thought, you know, why not? It's a very similar size to what I'm getting. Let's kind of play around. That's why I'm using this kit as well, because it is a kit that I truly do not feel bad about using because I just don't like it. I'm sorry, I'm struggling to get my camera to focus today. I'm never going to use it. I also honestly don't think I'd be able to sell it. So I thought, why not play around with it in this? And actually, to be 100%, oh, excuse me, to be 100% honest, when I was flipping through it, I actually don't hate the colors, which is what I hate in the boxes, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think mustard and pink go together, or this like dark mustard. But in the like colors, I think it does go together. So I actually think it's maybe the art that's not my style. But anyway, it's irrelevant because I'm using the kit, not the art. So this is kind of like a mock plan with me, or pre-plan, I guess. I'm gonna do it based on next week. What's today? Yeah, today's Wednesday. So do it on like my next week that I'm living. And then I'm gonna actually do my real plan with me in a minute. So let's see how this goes. So first of all, I've got the 8 full boxes. So in a B6 spread, I only use 5, which is great because often I get 2 mystery subscriptions, so Glam Planner and Scribble Prints Co, and I get both in like the Ultimate and the Luxe. And in the mysteries, there is always at least 5 boxes left over and plenty of like labels and other stuff. So I definitely am going to be able to use Ultimate kits or Luxe kits across 2 weeks, which is great because obviously mysteries are kind of often the best art. So it's going to be great to be able to use them twice. So anyway, deco, which I won't be able to fit in this planner, and then some more functional stuff. Like boxes. I really miss this mini kit format. This was my favorite. I like square boxes, but I don't think everything needs to be square like it is now. And then the bottom washi, and you also get the extra box in the mini kit, which is great. So I'm going to start with the bottom washi, and in a B6 spread. Yeah, so the one that goes, like the smaller one, is almost the perfect length of the, like this bit, what do you call it? I don't know. The, I don't know what it is. The page, the width that I need it to be. So I'm just gonna hang it over by a little bit either side because I just can't be bothered cutting it. If I was doing this for real, I probably would cut it, but the only problem is it's a little hard to line up bottom washi when you've got nothing to line it up with. I hope that's straight, but I really have no idea. So I'm just gonna cut this. Oh, that's not very much. I remember when I used to do B6 rewind spreads that I struggled with this a lot, trying to get the how much bottom washi to use, because there isn't a section of bottom washi, if you will. I wonder if there is no, I don't think there is actually in the print Prussian planner. I was gonna say maybe there is. Like there's no like section for it, so you just kind of got to put it wherever, and that's really not straight. Okay, so challenge number 1 of using the B6 I've already learning is going to be the washi. I've just got to get used to that. I mean, I struggle with washi in my main planner, so why am I surprised? And then I'll just cut this off. Cool. I think that's a good amount of washi. I definitely don't want too much, but I think that's a good amount. I also think the Simply Gilded, like a 115mm bow is a really good amount of washi in this B6 size as well. So I guess 15mm is roughly how thick I like to do my washi. That's also not straight. Okay, this is going to be fun. So I'm just going to cut this bit off to start with. So if any of you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen I struggled quite a bit actually with choosing a new planner. So all I knew was that the Sticker Guru one, as much as I love it and it's been really functional for the first half of the year, because I've literally used it since, oops, sorry, that's my work phone. Move that away. What was I saying? I can't remember. Okay, I got distracted when my phone went off for work and I forgot what I was saying. So if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen it took me quite a long time to come up with a new planner. I knew that I wanted something smaller, but I couldn't find something that 100% meets my needs. And to be honest, the Print Prussian B6 spiral still isn't 100% meeting all my boxes. So essentially what I needed was, I wanted to be a spiral. I think spiral is functional for my pre-planner. I wanted it to be a week on one page. So I did like the Print Prussian A6 spiral, but I didn't like that you would kind of have to do it like a week on 4 pages. That's what I'm gonna do. That's just not really what I want. And then I was looking at a couple of other ones, like the Planning Roses one I'd been recommended, and while I really liked the format and the size of that one, I just felt like I would be like using those extra bits on the sidebar just to use them. Like I don't actually think they'd be functional for me, so that didn't pan out. Sorry, my work phone was vibrating non-stop. I don't know if you could hear it, but I just had to open it, so now the messages like won't vibrate anymore. Yeah, so I went through quite a few planners. I also looked at the Sadie Stickers B6, which was very similar to the Print Prussian one, but I've ordered from Print Prussian before, and he also had a sale, so I ended up going with him, but I'm sure the Sadie's stickers one would have been fine also. I'm just trying to decide what I want to do headers wise, because there's no glitter headers in this kit. What do I want to do? There's no like washi either. I might get out my leftovers little binder and see if I've got, where is it? Here. Got anything to go. So this is my ginormous folder of little things. Of, what am I saying? Of leftovers. Can I speak English? Does that go? Do I have 5? That's close enough. We're going to use those. I'm not too worried because, as you know, this is just a mock play around anyway. Okay, so just for reference, I've just pulled out these Glam Planner ones and I'm going to use this colour. I'm just going to pop those up the top. And you might be wondering why I have not put Saturday and Sunday down. You'll see in a second. This is kind of how I've decided to make the B6 size work. So obviously there is like the 5 full days, Monday to Friday, and then the weekend is split, which actually isn't an issue for me because I don't generally plan on the weekend, like plan things to do on the weekend, except like a cleaning list. So I don't really need a set Saturday and a set Sunday, but what I do need is a sidebar. So I'm going to be kind of incorporating a sidebar into this, which you'll see. I feel like it's hard to explain. I'm trying to decide though, do I want to do like, do I want to cut the date covers? I think I do. I'm going to go real crazy here and cut the date covers in half. Actually, I'm just going to cut it like this. This might look terrible, but anyway, I'll just get rid of it if it looks terrible. Alright, let's put that one there. As I said, this is all about experimenting. Okay, it doesn't look that bad. Obviously it's a bit janky, but whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm doing one, like the top column for essentially weekend, so Saturday and Sunday. I'm just cutting the date covers to see if this is something that would work. But in the future I might put a weekend banner, or I might like put no header. Oh, I actually cut it too small. I thought I cut it too big. That is okay. Right, so we've got Sat and Sun. So probably won't do that again, but that's okay. As I said, I'll probably put a weekend banner or I'll write weekend, like a whiteout over it, or I'll probably put a label over it and then pop weekend, but that's fine. I'm not concerned. Right, so sidebar, let's do that next. I need a header. Yes, okay, so my header is going to be this week. And essentially what I'm doing is I'm making the most of the space here. Actually, maybe I'll make the most of that space on Saturday and Sunday. So I'm just sticking this over the Sunday. I don't feel like I'm really explaining myself very well. Over the Sunday word, because I don't need it. Okay, so this week, that's probably not the header I want. Oh god, I wanted to-do header. Yeah, let's do to-do. So again, I'll just pop that over, and then what I'm going to do is grab a 3-heart checklist. Perfect. So what I use in the sidebar will depend on what like kit format I have. I might use like these 3-heart checklists if it's a mini kit, or if it's like a luxe from Glam Planner, I'll use a heart box checklist. That's not what it's called. A heart checklist, or I've got a lot of old ombre heart checklists from SPC as well. Oh my god, it's so windy. I'm sorry if you just heard that, like a tree just like knocked against the window, which is like right there. It's like I film in front of the window. So and then I need a to clean. So to do is like my YouTube to do's. I would have used a YouTube header if there was one. And then to clean, I mean, hello, that speaks for itself. Oh, the headers are both the same color. How annoying. Okay, and then I'm not entirely sure what I want to put here just yet. I'm just gonna leave that for now, but so that's gonna be my sidebar essentially, and then this will be the weekend. So let's put my boxes down. I'm gonna choose, as I said, 5. So generally speaking, double boxes don't work in this planner. So anytime there's a double box, I try not to use that. I'm gonna do the girls like on either side of the page, kind of looking at each other. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, yeah. And then there. Okay. And then, oh god, I really just am not a fan of this. I always put the bottom one down next. That's not the bottom one, that goes here. And again, there's no sort of lines or guide in here, so I'm just kind of eyeballing it. I think I'll use this one. So now I'll just try and get it kind of in the middle between this and this. Very much freehand, like so. That's actually not too bad. And then I really don't like either of these boxes, but let's go with this one. And then same thing, I'll try and put it in between the two or line it up with this one here, which is a little difficult obviously because it's on the opposite page, but that should work. Perfect. So that's generally how I'm going to lay out my layout in this, like my boxes and setup and that sort of thing. Next I'm going to do my checklist. So this is where I'm not 100% sure, like if I want to use the whole, so for example, like do I want to use the whole checklist? Like I probably don't need to. I don't have that many to-dos like each day. So I'm going to cut it. And this is why like the main reason that I decided to, the other planner was too big, because I just did not need to fill all of these like to-dos, you know. I think 4 each day is plenty. So I'm just cutting off the top 2. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Whoops, I accidentally cut all the way through, but anyway. And probably not the best cuts, but that's fine. We're just playing around. So I'll just scatter those. I guess the main thing that I realized with the planner head, oh no, that can't be right, planner, is that I still like to scatter my boxes. So I really, when I first started using the planner, I really tried to be creative, I guess, and like try and do some different stuff with like lining the boxes up, like up the top, and then, you know, all my to-dos down the bottom, or, you know, things like that. And I just just realized that that's not that's not me. Just, yeah, it wasn't really my style, but that's okay. That's what happens. You learn stuff. And then the pink again goes here. I probably should have left Saturday and Sunday. What's the word I'm looking for? Like the checklist full, but that's fine. What I'm going to do is, instead of a glitter header, I'm just going to do a like little thing just to cover that. Doesn't look fantastic, but that's okay. Alright, and then I am just going to do the full checklist on the weekend. So obviously, because there's 2 days, and we'll just pretend that I didn't cut it. I don't even know if that one goes there. I'm not, actually no, you know what? I'm not, because I need room to put stuff on the weekend, and I don't need 6 to-dos when I've got a to clean list, because that's kind of the main to-do things, I guess. Okay, so we've got that, which looks great. Actually, I'm really happy with the size so far. Obviously, I haven't actually planned yet, but I'm really happy with the way this is looking. Next, what I do normally is I put in my videos, so I'm going to do that. So I upload on a Wednesday and a Sunday, which actually reminds me, it's currently Wednesday and my video has not uploaded yet, so whoopsie. I'll go do that after this. Okay, and then I'll just pop that down here. And then I'm going to mark work as well. So this kind of varies depending on what comes in the kit. This kit has work labels, so I'm going to use those. Sometimes I use checklists. Sometimes I use, sorry, not checklists. Actually, no, I do use the hearts off the checklist sometimes. Sometimes I use boxes. Like, really, this is very fluid, and I hope that is clear. Like, I just go with the flow in this planner. It doesn't matter. As long as I have my plans laid out, then that's all that matters. Blue. And then pink. Oops, that's the same color, but that's okay. Okay, next I'm going to write in the date so I actually know what we're looking at. I might use date dots if I have them, but I don't right now. Another reason I really like the spiral for my pre-planner is because it has tabs. I really struggled with like this, for example. Like these dates mean nothing, so I really like knowing what month it is and easily being able to see that by the tab. If it wasn't clear, I would probably either use ones that I have or make some just black months, and I would pop them down here on the bottom washi just so I can, or even I might put it here where I've got space, so when I'm flipping I can see, you know, what's coming up, what week it is. Just thinking about what I would put in this space, I guess I could probably leave it open to interpretation. So June's a bit of a slow, like winter, there's not a whole lot going on, especially being in lockdown. But if it was a busier time and I had like maybe a birthday or a bill coming up or something like that, I might pop in like a next week almost box. So just something that says like, keep in mind this is next week, but I just don't really have that yet. So don't know what I'm going to put in there yet. I'm just going to keep it flexible. But, and then I would just go in and fill as things pop up, like as I know what's going on. If I've got, you know, shop new releases or a bill or anything, I'm just gonna go and pop that in the space. I don't have anything kind of yet because, as I said, I just don't really do anything. I just came out of lockdown. I did actually just think I've got a phone bill due next week, so I'm going to, oh, I didn't even mean to pick the same pattern as the bottom washi. Oh well. And I'm just gonna pop in like next week. I'm just gonna fill this out kind of like in a mock sort of way, so you can kind of see. I don't know if this video is going to have any value at all. I just feel like I've rambled and not really made sense. But that's kind of what goes through my brain when doing something like this. So next Wednesday, so Wednesday is normally my plan with me. Today it wasn't because I screwed up the footage. But normally Wednesday's plan with me. And then Sunday is a different video, like an open whatever. But I know this one is a Simply Gilded organization because I've already got it filmed and scheduled. And I take these from my monthly spreads, which I just use pen and highlighter. That was part of this plan with me. I actually filmed my process and then I forgot to finish it, and it was too late because I planned and everything and filled it all out, but I forgot to film it, so the video was like half done and made no sense. So I'm gonna try and redo that because I liked the concept, but that should kind of show my workflow. But that's where I take my videos from, like that's where I keep track of it. So to do, I would need to film my plan with me. I would need to come up with some video ideas, and then I'll leave that one open. And then to clean generally would be kitchen, laundry, which doesn't mean clean the laundry, it means do the laundry, but that's okay. And then something else, and then I will do phone, God, I can't even spell phone, bill, and then I think it's one, and then like an arrow because it's due next week. I actually really like this setup, so I'm really happy with it. I'm hoping this can translate to when I get my B6 planner and I can, you know, actually use it functionally, but I'm really confident, oops, there's a hair stuck, that I'm happy with this format and then I can use it sort of going forward. So don't know if you'll enjoy this video because it really was just like a brain dump of playing around, but again, I just thought I'd film it because maybe someone would be interested in kind of how my brain works with something like this. But otherwise, I'm pretty much just going to keep this until I get my B6, until I do a spread, and then I'll just chuck it out because I don't need it. It was just a play around. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.